Well, this morning in our Maryland Peace of Mind series, we're talking about the mental health challenges faced by some individuals in the LGBTQ plus community. And joining us this morning is Peter King, who is a licensed clinical professional counselor with Sandstone Care, which is a local addiction treatment center specializing in helping teens and adults. Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Hi, thank you for having me.
Can you talk a little bit about some of the issues this community faces?
Yes, I think this is such an important feature that we're having, and people in the LGBTQ plus community face a lot of different issues with discrimination on a larger societal scale. Also face a lot of stigma and rejection and bullying on relationship and personal scales as well.
And so depression and anxiety and stress, this had to be very difficult for so many people during the pandemic to get help for all of this.
Absolutely, yes. The pandemic has definitely made it more challenging to access care. While not impossible, many services are virtual, and thankfully there are still a lot of resources out there for people to access.
Do you feel that younger adults are more affected?
I think that younger adults are more affected because those are really critical years of identity formation, and when young adults are figuring out who they are, and that includes sexual orientation, gender identity, and with the isolation and the uncertainty that comes with the pandemic, I think there are a lot of challenges that go with that.
In some ways, it feels like now more than ever, people are more accepting of different lifestyles. But for some people, it's still so very difficult to sort of be who they are or explain who they are. What are you hearing from this community when it comes to those issues?
That's a great question, and I think thankfully that we're in much more of an accepting time now than we ever have been, and we still have a long way to go as far as promoting affirmation and acceptance. And what I'm hearing is that there's a lot of times, unfortunately, with family and friends, there can be a lack of understanding about sexual orientation and about gender identity, and so that's where education for family members and for friends is really important. Education of knowing the facts and knowing how best to support their loved ones.
And really what we've all missed during this time period is that sense of community. And when you
Right.
are sort of in a group where you feel like you don't have that community around you, it can be certainly very difficult. So what have you talked to your clients about when it comes to that need to reach out and find someone who understands and someone you can talk to?
Absolutely. That's really now more than ever. It's important to have those connections, especially with the isolation and the quarantining that's happened with the pandemic. One thing that I'd like to say a lot to clients is really, really evaluate who you choose to have in your life, and really choose, who earns a place in your story and who has earned a place to, who has earned the right to have a place in your life. And really being critical about including people who are accepting and who are not going to be discriminating or hateful.
And if someone needs help right now, what's the best way to reach out?
The best ways to reach out there, thankfully, there are a lot of resources out there with the Trevor Project. There's the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. There are also, lots of professionals out there, lots of support groups and communities for people in the LGBTQ plus population. So a lot of virtual, some are coming back in person.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Have a nice day.
Hey, you too.